Class B is back in session. That's right. Pay attention, students, because I've got notes this time because we're even in a wackier week this week in the final week of the regular season for all the best in Class B football. All right, follow me here. Number 1 is still Waverly because they beat number 2 Norris. All right, so that's an easy straight line, right? Waverly undefeated? No, it actually gets more crazy from there because like we said last week, Norris has now lost to the number 1 team but also beat the number 5 team in Omaha Skutt Catholic. So that makes this team really good. Yes, of course, but first you have to look down the line at number 3 Bennington. Who did Bennington beat last week? Number 5 Omaha Skutt Catholic. Well then, obviously number 3 Bennington should be one of the best teams in the state, right? Wrong. They lost to number 1 Waverly. Okay, so that puts Waverly above everybody else, right? Correct. But as we look around our list, who's this hanging out here? Oh, Gretna East? Well, they've also lost to Bennington, but they've also got wins over Seward, and they've also been able to beat Omaha Skutt. So look, now we're crisscrossing in this big circle of Class B. As we go down the list, what's Skutt doing out hanging over here? They got a big win 2 weeks ago over Elkhorn North, who has dropped 2 games in a row. But now they have a big matchup tonight against Bennington, which means that Elkhorn North and the Wolves could get right back into this Class B conversation. Maybe Bennington drops out. But who's here at number 6 now? Seward. Seward's just hanging out. They're not a Western Nebraska team, but who is in Western Nebraska? Scott Bluff. And they only have 1 loss on the season. Seward is playing tremendous. They lost their first 2 games of the year, and now they can't lose again. And who's hanging out here on the other side? Gretna. They've lost to 3 of these top 10 teams. McCook just lost to Scotts Bluff. It's a whole Class B nonsense, and we're trying to make all the pieces fit. So pay attention this week, Thursday, Friday night action. It's going to determine a lot of what we see in Class B for the playoff field and for who could be your state champion.